Italy finally has a government after nearly 3 months of political uncertainty. Giuseppe Conte, a lawyer and academic virtually unknown in political circles until now, was sworn in as Prime Minister by President Sergio Mattarella. His top deputies represent both parties forming Italy's new coalition government. 31-year-old Luigi Di Maio, head of the anti-establishment Five Star Movement, which won the largest number of votes in March elections, is now the country's labor minister. He'll oversee the rollout of plans for a major boost in welfare spending. Matteo Salvini, leader of the anti-immigration far-right League Party, is stepping into the role of Interior Minister. Giovanni Tria, a party independent, is the country's new finance minister, a distinctive position in a country plagued by a stifling national debt and restrictive EU austerity measures.
It's a good mix. You have young people and you have more experienced people, battle-hardened warriors. It's quite balanced. The Minister of Finance is a very safe pair of hands, Giovanni Tria. He's an economist who has a very deep knowledge of public finances, so he wouldn't be overly aggressive, and I think his pick is very reassuring for Brussels.
On Sunday, President Mattarella rejected the coalition's first choice for finance minister, Eurosceptic Paolo Savona. This raised the possibility of another election, which many feared could resemble a referendum on Italy's place in the European Union and its acceptance of the euro. Italy is no stranger to political turmoil, having had 64 governments since World War II, and it may be this one will also face some strong trade winds, from controversial fiscal decisions to confrontation with Brussels.
I think it's a reflection of the changing mood in continental Europe. I think this has been brewing in the kitchen for quite a while, and Italy is the one country in Europe where politics is no longer about right versus left, is more these days about establishment versus anti-establishment. What is happening in Italy is inevitably going to affect the entire architecture of the EU and of the euro.
The Five Star Movement and League will now face a confidence vote in both chambers of parliament, in which they hold a majority.
Italy's new populist coalition government is the first for Europe, but whether others emerge across the Union could have a lot to do with what this patchwork of ministers can accomplish. This is not only a test for Italy, but for Europe as a whole. Natalie Carney for CGTN in Rome.